What's goody?
What's good?
Back for another episode. New week.
New me.
Yeah, I'm the same me. Just I'm all over the place. And yeah, we're about to get it started.
Get it popping.
We gotta do something about the intro.
We doing.
And we'll just preface or disclaim some stuff. I'm Asa.
I'm Jordan.
Trying to pick it up here. We gonna catch it. We gonna catch it as it goes on. But yeah, I got my little bites. My little bites. You know what I'm saying? Just
Little mix.
little mixy mix. You know what I'm saying?
A little bit of nut action.
Oh yeah, just a little.
Just a little bit of nut action.
Not a lot of nut action.
Big nuts though.
But just
a little bit of action though.
We're gonna keep the nut action to a minimum though. You
Absolutely.
know? We're not gonna get too nutty on here. You know.
Got a mouthful of nuts.
A mouthful. Not me.
Me.
But we'll get it cracking. Get it on popping.
So what's going on, man? What's going on? Talk to me, man. It sounds like there's a lot. It's a lot going on, man.
We'll start with some disclaimers.
Okay, go ahead.
So my mom said she listened to an episode. I'm not sure if she listened to a whole one, but she was like, "Yeah, I listened to it a little bit, Asa." And I was like, "What'd you think about it?" And she's like, "Yeah, you guys gotta get some new mic. I mean, get a mics potentially here in the future. That'll help out a lot." And what else did she say? And she was like, "You need to. I understand you probably trying to help young men. I call it the self-improvement movement. I'll let you know." And she's like, "Yeah, you need to just have some from after each episode, have some takeaways from it. Like what can they leave the episode with? Like what to do moving forward to apply to your life and self-improve." Oh, excuse me. But yeah, so what I came up with, I was either thinking like after each episode, we just provide them, like at the end of it, we just say, what's the takeaway from the whole entire thing to the lesson almost, you know? And after it, and the name I was gonna say, either knowledge nuggets, like you got a knowledge nugget you want to leave the people with, you know what I'm saying, after the episode's finished, or I was thinking like a takeaway token, you know?
Okay.
So which one you feeling out of those two?
A nugget, knowledge nugget. That sounds kind of frisky.
A knowledge nugget?
A knowledge nugget.
I mean, I didn't say nugget. I said nugget.
Okay.
I said nugget.
Okay.
But because don't you know? I heard this in a song. He was like, "Buffs with the nugget." Then we're like the premium buffs glasses, and if you got that nugget, then that's the piece. And yes, I mean, I think I'm feeling takeaway token.
Yeah. Okay. We can do that.
Because I'm trying to build lingo and vocab unique to us.
Yeah.
And the roommates used to have the gym of the week, but that's too cliche. I think everybody, they say, drop in gems. You got the gems and the knowledge and whatnot. So I think I'm gonna do takeaway token. And I even thought about it so extreme because this is how my mind works. I was thinking like one day in the future when we get what we're trying to get, we turn it into an NFT. And then so if you have it inside of a what's the name, at the end of each episode, when we drop the takeaway token, we make like a token and like put a name on it, like to sum up in one word, like a for example, we're talking about freaking laptops or something like that. And then at the end of it, the takeaway token is like technology. It's gonna say technology on the front of that takeaway token at the end of it because we're referring to technology, iPads, you know, stuff like that in that general area. So that's how I was thinking of it. And like, say for instance, we're talking about freaking sports or something like that. Maybe that takeaway token has compete. You know what I'm saying? Like you compete in sports and whatnot. So that's how I was thinking about it. I thought about it briefly, like just a little bit. I was like, yeah, that'd be dope. That'd be dope to do in the future. I don't have the mic in. And I'm putting it right now. We can keep going, But if you got any prefaces you want to start with, or do I need to start my week?
I can start my week off, man. I can start
that
my week.
works. Keep going. We're gonna keep it shaking. I'm not gonna stop it either.
Man.
With Monday, how Monday was amazing.
Woke up
Okay.
and I looked at the weather because I usually do. You know,
Oh,
just try to
okay,
wear a little bit of thicker clothing.
I know where this is going.
And so I seen it was like it says it's gonna be 50. I was like, okay, good. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna go run today. I'm gonna get off work. So go to work. Work was cool, man. I was knocking there. It was flowing. Juices was flowing. I was in there just like a foreman, as a wood foreman should be.
Yeah, like the foreman he is. You know.
Absolutely. I was in there just building it,
Mm-hmm.
doing it.
Getting it done.
So I get off work, decent time too, smooth time.
Yeah.
It was probably like 4:30,
Okay.
4:45. So I get off. I go to the park.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness. The sun came out. I'm like, what's going on?
Well,
It's 60 degrees. I'm like, okay.
it was warmer.
It was warm.
It was nice. I liked it.
It
I
was
was
warm.
definitely getting weed coming in the spring vibes. I was definitely getting
I was
that.
loving it. I'm loving it. I was loving it.
Make love it.
I was loving it. So I throw the beats on.
Whoa.
I'm finna get to it.
Oh my goodness.
I'm finna sprint.
You was thinking about like how quick you was gonna be, like the Olympian or something.
Usain. Thought I was Bolt.
Oh my goodness.
I was out there sprinting.
You was out there bolting it up.
Bolting it up.
Oh my goodness.
I was out there.
Okay.
Man, Monday was amazing. Monday was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Like Tuesday, Wednesday, it's cool. Just and then went back to your average
Oh yeah.
Joe Schmo day. You know
It
what I
definitely
mean?
the temperature dropped a little bit, didn't it? I mean, I think it
Yeah.
gradually dropped. I think it was like 60 or something.
It slowly started to
and then it
decline.
went like 31,
Yeah.
and then how we were at.
Right then, like you had to remind. But I'd rather have it. Some days be nice,
Mm-hmm.
and then some days be like that. Than rather be consistently. You know what I mean? Instead of having to go back and forth.
Yeah, I feel you.
I would rather have it like that. So Thursday was pretty bad, man. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Oh, you skipped Wednesday. Or was that how Tuesday?
Yeah.
Wednesday was?
Tuesday and Wednesday was your regular
Same
Joe Schmo
thing.
day.
Same thing. Okay.
I had to do the train, like I said. Did training on Tuesday,
Oh, okay.
so that was pretty.
Hey, we
boring.
gotta shout out Jordan. He got his OSHA card.
You know what I
That's
mean?
hard.
That is.
That
is.
OSHA 10. You know what I'm saying?
Man, that's
If you don't know anything about OSHA 10, you do now.
you do.
It's Occupational Safety Health Administration.
Occupational Safety Health Administration.
I think that's what it refers to. I think that's the acronym OSHA. Yeah, he got his OSHA 10. So
Yeah.
he's OSHA certified,
Yeah.
and it never expires, or does it?
He told me it never does.
Yeah. No. It shows the issue date.
hmm
I can look at it right now. Hold on, let me get mine.
Yeah, he told me it never does. They was trying to get me to do the 30 boy.
Oh, really? You was like, no, sir?
I mean, I would have did it. I mean, it's definitely something good to have on your resume. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, I believe that.
But yeah, Tuesday. That's all I did. I did that from 8 to 4:30.
Oh, really?
So I was in there.
Getting to it.
Felt like I was in school, just trying my hardest to stay awake. It was.
It was that bad?
Yeah, it was. Like the dude was smart though. He's like real informational.
Who, like, was it on the computer or something?
Well, it's like a slideshow kind of.
Okay.
And so he had like the had it like on the screen,
Mm-hmm.
and he
Was it like a live person or you?
yeah. The dude, he was talking to us through the whole thing.
Oh, yeah. It
And
shows the issue date. It don't really say much, but that's what you're gonna get.
Okay.
It was issued. But yeah, I got mine in May.
oh, you got the 10 boy?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. We got it through Anthus. Shout out Anthus.
Oh, so you got it for the free ball?
Yeah.
Okay, that's hard.
How much did you have to pay?
I didn't pay nothing.
Okay. Do you
My
know how much it
company-
costs though?
I do not. My company paid for it. Is it expensive?
I don't know honestly.
Mm.
You can't. I don't think it can be that expensive.
Mm.
But yeah, keep going. My fault. I was.
No, you're good. You're good. I mean,
into it.
Thursday, yeah, man. Thursday was kind of rough, man. I was like I was telling you, like so I was a
Well, the people don't know. I know.
yeah. So I was in a city named Bern,
Okay.
Bern, Indiana.
Indiana.
Bern, Indiana. That's like an hour away.
Like hot burn. Like I got burnt.
Come on, bro. I was an hour away.
Yeah.
Okay. So I know how to build like single gates, just like the gates with just one door. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
with the
not,
wood
I'm not.
and looking pristine.
Yeah. I can build it. So
Okay.
I had to build one with two.
Two.
So they basically it's called a double drive where they
Double.
both swing open.
Double drive,
Okay.
double gate.
Yeah, and so I've never done that before by myself.
Yeah.
So I had to do a lot of figuring out. I had to do a lot of figuring out with that, and it was rough. It was kind of rough, man.
Mhm.
I think Thursday I didn't get off till 7. I didn't get back to the shop till 7 because it was an hour away. So we
Mhm.
left at 6.
Okay.
I didn't even finish it Thursday.
Oh, really?
I had to go back Friday and finish it. And
Like 6 a.m.?
Huh?
6 a.m. y'all left?
No. We left.
Oh, y'all did multiple jobs that day, you saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And so
And you go to work at 7:30?
8.
8, okay.
Yeah. And so
That's nice.
yeah, but it's because of the weather right now. It'll go back once it gets
Yeah.
warm. So yeah. So man, that was that. I had to figure that out, man. That was rough.
You said that was tough on the mental strain?
A little bit.
So what's some lessons that you learned? I know it's a tough time, and tough times make tough people.
Man.
So we gotta have a takeaway, no matter how hard it was or how
Mhm.
bad it sucked. You gotta. Look, I hope you've got a takeaway from it, if any. I hope you did, but if you didn't, that's fine too.
You just got to tell yourself, don't say that you can't do it, because then you won't be able to.
I like how you put it.
Yeah.
Short and simple.
Don't say that you can't do it, because then you won't be able to.
Yeah,
It definitely came down to a mindset thing.
I'm glad you overcame.
You know what I mean?
And we here to tell the story. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean, I tried to pick up as much as I could from my foremen, just asking questions about it and stuff like that. Because nobody even came out. Nobody came out. I mean, that was all on my own. So I mean, it was.
Hey, we got the job done.
We did.
And now, whatever mistakes that you made, that you know you made, you already step one in the process.
Yeah.
Of correcting those mistakes
Yeah.
that comes up again.
For sure. And another thing, I had the what's the name. So usually the gate opens out, right?
Mm-hmm.
So I was like, I was trying to open it,
Mm-hmm.
and it wouldn't open. It kept on hitting the ground. I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah.
So me and my helper,
Yeah.
doing a magnificent job. Wow.
Shout out, bro.
Shout out, bro.
Hey,
He's
keep
doing
it up, bro.
He's doing a magnificent job.
Proud of you, bro.
Absolutely. So we had to like take the gates off like individually.
Yeah,
And
one side.
Yeah, no, they're heavy. It's got the 2x and the pickets on them. It's heavy. They're probably like at least 100 pounds at their weight.
That's some heavy weight.
And so we took each one off, cut the pickets off, still hitting the ground. I'm like, okay. So I stand back and I'm looking at the ground. The ground goes uphill. It's not going to open. So now I have to have the gate, the double drive swing in. I've never done that before. Never had to make a double drive swing in.
Whoa.
So it's
So would you just have to flip the hinges then?
Yeah, and I have to. So what I have to do is I have to put a 2x on the post.
Yeah.
And then I have to put the hinge in between, like the little crevice next to the post.
Okay.
And then I have to have one side of it fold over.
Okay.
And then I have to screw it in through the 2x through the post for it to be able to grab onto it.
Sound like some stuff I don't quite understand.
Yeah.
I'd have to see it.
Yeah.
Visualize it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I mean, it's a mind game. It's figuring out. You got to be strategic about it.
Hey, you gotta be calculated.
You got to be calculated.
Gotta be calculated.
Got to be calculated. You know what I mean? So other than that, man, the week was cool. Just happy to be able to wake up.
Oh yeah.
Be able to make.
Now was
some money.
Thursday or was that Thursday, Friday?
Thursday was when I got off at 7. Friday I just had to go back, throw the latch on, I would drop right on.
Okay.
So
do you guys have, like, when you leave, you have to communicate with the customers to be like, we're heading out, or you don't have to, or is that optional?
It usually just depends on the situation. Like if they got dogs out or something like that, or anything like that. Like I'm not gonna be around no dogs or nothing. Like I'm not.
But if they don't, do you usually?
No, I usually don't know.
Oh, so you just pull up.
Yeah,
Do what you
get
gotta
to
do
it.
and
Yeah.
leave. Oh, do you not? Is it
I mean, you can. You're
Yeah.
not. I don't think you have to,
okay?
but you can call them, let them know that hey, I'm gonna be out to get started on you guys' job today.
Okay.
But usually that's the people in the office that do that. They let them know usually.
Okay. Okay.
So,
Okay. Well, yeah. I mean, that's hard. Hey, I'm glad you got it done. And
Yeah, man.
maybe to fight another day. You know what I mean?
yeah, absolutely. So, how was your week, man?
My week.
Rundown, man.
Work. All the work was cool. So, dang, Monday. I gotta freaking remember this week.
it was I was Jordan. When I say I felt every emotion possible this week, I want to say from Monday to Friday, I think every day I felt every emotion, bro.
Really?
Every single one. It was
Really?
just a Rolodex of emotion, just all over the place. And I was like, it was tough. I couldn't really tell you like how I got through it or like I was everywhere, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Why was I everywhere? Because I want to say just everything. Not. I don't want to make it seem like I'm going through a hard time in my life or whatever, but it's just like becoming an adult. It's not easy. Like, of course, you see the memes and stuff like that talking about, man, this adulting stuff ain't it and ain't cut out or whatever. But it's like you gotta take it day to day and like it. I don't want to make it seem like it's easy, but it's not hard, but it's also not easy. Like it's feasible. Like you can make it happen. It's possible. And so Monday I woke up. Dang, I gotta remember. If you ask me what happened this week, what happened this week? I just remember. All I remember is how I was feeling, bro, and it was. Oh my gosh. I honestly, why can't I remember what happened this week? I don't. From Monday to Friday. Oh, we did have some crazy stuff happen at the job site. So the OGE building.
I have a question too for you.
Cool. But so it was what's the name? I want to say this was probably either Monday or Tuesday. Building 22. I was actually working in that building. But follow me here. So Building 22. Okay. It's all like a big renovation we're doing. So many different buildings out there with multiple stories and whatnot. Like a side of brick like fell down on one of the guys working out there, and so that was like later in the day. Oh, I was shooting up lights. That's what I was doing. I was shooting up lights. And when I say shoot up lights, you take this nail gun and you put an extension on it. And since all the building is like concrete ceiling and whatnot, I put you take these wire ties and it has a like little piece that you can put down in the gun to like almost like not really like a bullet, but like you just sit it on top. So this is the gun. You sit it on top, and then the extension is like down here, and then you put it up there. You have to put it flush on the ceiling, and then it's like a rod down here, almost like a brake that you can push, and it shoots it up, and then tie our lights just in case. So, because they're drop ceiling lights, and like say for instance there's a fire one day, and the fire department has to drop all the ceiling down. The lights won't come down with it. So that's the objective. So you just gotta shoot the wire up. The wire comes down. It's these two holes you put in, tie them up. A lot of stuff I'm not gonna go into detail about. I kind of did, but it's whatever. And so that's what I was doing. That's what I was doing this whole week. And when I was taking out temporary lights, so it's coming to me now. So Monday I was doing that, and then Tuesday, Wednesday I was messing with temporary lighting. The foreman told me, he was like, Asa, I need you to take, no, he said, Asa, I need you to go grab the UFO lights. UFO lights, they just look like UFOs. They're lights, they're LEDs. You can put them up in the ceiling. He told me, Asa, I need one on each floor. So it's in total 6 floors. So it's 5 floors. It's the first floor, second floor, third floor, fifth floor, basement, all the way down. And it's the elevator shaft that goes all the way down. He needed a light above each elevator. I had to do that, but he didn't let me know much of where to get the Romex, where minis were, where the Tapcons were, where the hammer drill, where I can get a hammer drill, and all that stuff. But Jordan, he didn't let me know like where I can get a lift, where I can find a ladder or anything like that. I had to go all get it on my own, all of it, every single item, piece. So I was leaving myself that day and working by myself, just rocking out some podcasts and running through it. I did that Tuesday, Wednesday. Wednesday, worked 10 hours all 3 days worked 10 hours this whole week except for Wednesday and Friday. So that was not too bad. Work at the nurse home was not bad at all. Just outlet testing. It's pretty hectic right now because the maintenance director is doing 2 buildings right now. He's doing our building and another building called Chateau because the maintenance guy quit. and so he's doubling it over there. I just help him out when I can, get my tasks done. And yeah, that was it. And Friday, just the same thing this whole week. Rolodex of emotions, just every single word. But you wouldn't know it though, because I have self-control and not like lash out on anyone. And yeah, so it was a mentally draining this week. But what I learned is that you got to keep your composure, and I successfully did that this week, as tough as it was. And we're here.
Yeah, I mean that's definitely not something easy to do. Like not everybody can do.
Yeah,
that,
bro,
man.
mental toughness is
that's for sure.
It's tough, and I did it. And having mental toughness when you're going through, not that I'm really going through anything crazy, but it's like becoming an adult. It takes some learning, and you gotta roll with the punches. You gotta do what you gotta do, and yeah, I was everywhere, bro. Just like it just all came together, like personal life, work, and just all of that at once. It was just like I'd have ups in one area, lows in another area, and then that was just flowing throughout the week. And it was tough, but we made it. Feel a little bit better today, honestly.
That's all that mattered, though. That you made it, though. That's all that mattered.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
We got it done, because as a
Got it
man,
done.
you gotta get it done.
Got to,
You
boy.
have to.
Got to.
I mean, today I feel pretty good today. A little bit better. A little bit on the. It's mellowing out, cause what happened at Meyer today and whatnot. Yeah, man, and yeah, I mean, I hope that lady's all right.
Yeah.
And it's cold. It was cold. She didn't have much. She had like a coat on and stuff. But I'm not gonna let them know, because they don't need to know.
Yeah, I'm sure she appreciated it. Though.
Yeah, I mean, not because I didn't want to lie to her, so I just gave it to her. And yeah, I mean, I want to say it was 43 instead of 23. I didn't look. So what happened? All I did, she asked me. I was like, I understood. Listen to what she said, and I just opened my wallet, and then just. So as I handed it to her, like, don't you know when bills are like folded up,
Yeah.
like this almost? So I handed it to her.
I don't have my money in my wallet like that, so no, I don't.
Wait, like, don't you know how the bills are straight?
Yeah.
Like this, I fold it sometimes and put it in my wallet. So I don't want it all the way through there.
Okay.
So what I did, it was like this, and then I took it out, and then as I was doing the motion, I looked, and then I seen the amount. I really don't know if it was 40 or 23. But yeah, I mean, gave it to her. I hope I made her day better. And yeah, so I mean, I'm just trying to live out the ish we talk about on this podcast. And I don't really want to go into detail, even though I kind of did. Yeah, so it is what it is.
That's hard, man. You gonna get your karma, man. That's how that stuff works, man. You take care of others.
Definitely
others
going
take care of
through it
you.
today, this week. So, and yeah, so I mean, you probably get into what we want to talk about, unless you got like something on your mind right now you want to speak about.
I do not. I
Okay.
do not. Nothing off the top of my head. I don't know.
Okay. I mean, you want to talk about let's look at this. Wait, what were you talking about before? Like, like dating and stuff. I mean, I don't really want to be this is not gonna be a dating podcast, because that's literally how you get clicks and likes. You talk about sex, dating, and bashing women. It's really how you get people to see you, get the eyeballs necessary to grow your platform.
Right.
And I don't really want to, but I mean, it's on my mind. I want to talk about it. And so, like, dating with the intention to marry. What is your thoughts on that? Because I think it's completely asinine to freaking date to marry at the age of 18, 19, 20. So what do you think? I think we didn't agree on this one.
I mean, now that I've talked to people and I've, you know what I mean, I've done a little bit of research. I mean, we're stupid young, man. We're stupid young to even try to grasp the meaning of love and marriage.
It's crazy.
It's kind of hard to grasp and understand that at this age,
Yeah.
especially this day and age.
Right, because you don't know nothing, bro. Like, you
don't.
haven't been through anything.
Yeah, you haven't, you know. So hey, when two people like each other, anything can happen. You never know.
So do you think love alone can keep a relationship together?
Oh man.
Like, what are your thoughts on it? There's technically no right or wrong answer, but if you break it down, it is kind of a
Do I think love alone can keep two people together?
yeah.
I don't know, man. That's. I don't know, man. I don't know about that one.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say I've done research on this, but I've definitely absorbed like the information I've saw.
Mm-hmm.
But I would say no because and shout out to Roommates Podcast, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
If there's somebody I want to meet so bad, it's two.
Mm-hmm.
It's the Prince Donnell dude,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to meet the roommates, Hafiz and Chris Jordan Below.
Mm-hmm.
I will meet them one day.
Mm-hmm.
I will shake their hand one day.
Mm-hmm.
That is a promise, bro. I mean, and they got it there on tour right now too. Not right now, but March 5th they'll be in freaking I think Atlanta.
You said we gotta make a trip?
No, not to Atlanta, but like when their tour dates like come along and
Mhm.
stuff. I mean, wherever the region is, I'm going to meet them, bro.
Really?
We're going to grow this platform. I'm not trying to make it seem like you're not in it.
No.
But like, I want it so bad.
Mhm.
I'm going to meet both of them.
Mhm.
I promise you. I'm speaking to an existence. Calculated Combos, episode 5.
Epi 5. Epi 5.
Asa, I'm saying this declaration right now.
Mm.
I will meet them. I will shake their hands and we will have a conversation.
Mm.
Cause I mean they've done a lot more than they know in my life. Just having positive influence, really, just keeping it positive.
Mm-hmm.
And but back to what I was talking about. No, love alone can't keep two people together for an extended period of time because that love is what you're talking about is just basically like a butterfly effect. And I heard
That's what called it like a honeymoon effect or something like
the
that.
honeymoon phase.
Yeah, honeymoon phase, yeah.
Yeah, I mean that can last who knows how long. And it can't because that goes away. Cause love life so Hafiz was interviewing this. She's like a dating coach or whatever. Her name is Esther Perel. And she said it's two different things like needed. It's a life story and a love story.
Okay.
And typically people get married because their love story
Mm-hmm.
is like so together, they love each other. I think if you spend enough time with somebody and you guys are hanging and getting busy, you know what I'm saying? Then you got only time will put you guys in love.
Right.
And that is not necessarily enough to keep it together for 10 years plus. So I mean they gotta make sure life and who you got just make sure. I heard equally yoked a lot, but I think people are just saying what they hear. I really don't think a lot of people understand what it actually means and where it comes from. And yeah, so you just gotta find someone equally yoked. And in marriage, I think it's more of a duty rather than just love alone. Because there's gonna be moments where you don't love each other. There's gonna be moments where you don't want to talk to them, or you don't like that person at the time.
Yeah, I mean that's part of being in a relationship, man. You're gonna have your ups and your downs. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and you gotta persevere through it. And I think marriage is one of the hardest things ever known to man. And that's why I put so much emphasis on who I spend my time with and pour into. And it's like you gotta be careful.
Yeah.
And I don't think you should date to marry at this age. I don't think you can. You can't. And
I mean, yeah, it's so much you don't know about. Yeah.
So yeah, that's really the moral of the story. And you can't because what? I'm pretty sure we can go a lot deeper into it. But I don't want to make this a dating podcast. That's what I don't want to do. It's a self-improvement movement, and it's a trifecta. Like not. I think it's 4. Like you gotta grow mentally, spiritually, emotionally, and financially. That's really what I want to focus on, like the broad thing of the podcast. So we're not gonna talk about it too much, but So yeah, you got any other things on that you want to talk about?
Well, what was we just talking about? You said, what are we supposed to be doing at this age?
Yeah. What do you think we are to do? like focus on. Because I know hanging and banging, I know that's common. People smoking and drinking.
And
just
okay. So yeah, we can talk about all this. Okay, I feel like smoking and drinking. I don't got no problem with it, man. I mean, it's definitely. It's not. You could be definitely doing something way more productive with your time.
Yeah.
But I mean, I can't say that because I'm a game head. I like to play the game.
Yeah.
So I mean, that's definitely a big waste of time, I guess you could say.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, everyone has their extracurricular activities that they like to do.
Yeah.
It just depends, man. Are you doing it? You just want to have fun, or are you doing it? Are you trying to get away from something?
Yeah.
Are you trying to
using it as like a vice?
Exactly.
I was just talking to my mom about this.
Mhm.
I want to say Thursday.
Mm-hmm.
She was talking about it, and she was saying just like, "Hey, so how important is it to not pick up vices when you're down on your last?" Like, say for instance, I was on my own and I was feeling the way I was feeling this whole entire week. You could potentially pick up vices such as, like, not saying like smoking weed and drinking is bad and whatnot, but it can be. But too much of anything is a bad thing. So like, and if you use that as your crutch when you're down bad, and who knows what it can actually do to you? It can affect your life.
Mm-hmm.
And it's just like, just understanding. Don't pick up those vices.
Mm-hmm.
Don't pick up a healthy vice, as in like working out. I know that's easier said than done, because if it was, everybody would do it.
Right.
And just do that. Really, just because it can mess your life up. It can take over your life.
Yeah, definitely
Drugs
can.
and alcohol.
Yeah.
I mean, I watched just with the alcohol and stuff.
Yeah, I definitely. We seen it with bro.
We did.
You know what I mean? R.I.P. bro.
Your RB bro, that's crazy. And yeah, it's because I see it pretty often. Just drinking in excess. I'm not gonna go into detail about it. But
And I think also, I think people do it just to like look cool, man. They see
like our age and stuff.
Yeah. I think everybody else
Yeah.
sees other people doing it, like, oh, I have to do that. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Oh, I gotta drink the Henny. I gotta get the Hen Dog. I gotta get the Crud. I gotta get the Gorilla Glue. You know what I mean? I gotta get all
The
that.
moon rock.
You know what I mean?
heard-
OG Good Kush, like Star Wars Gorilla Cookies,
Yeah,
like
some-
exotic name.
Yeah, I ain't heard moon rock in a while though. I
Yeah.
haven't seen that around at all.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, bro, it's everywhere, and and that's what I call the bandwagon effect.
Yeah. Oh yeah, for sure.
And
For
I
sure,
think
man.
the second one, if we master the bandwagon effect, that's why I wrote it on here, because if you can do that, then we grew our platform. But the way you get that bandwagon effect is it's tough. You got to catch lightning in a bottle, and because I mean, that's why I enjoy the repost of the reels, because I guarantee. Oh, because this is like this marketing thing. Hold on. Follow me. I know I'm everywhere again, but it's good. But it was like this thing. So McDonald's.
Okay.
It's like this marketing strategy. And they said where they did the research and science behind it. I'm sorry, I don't got all the references with me or whatever. But they say you gotta see something 7 times in order to act on it. So McDonald's, knowing that, they put stupid amounts of research and money into marketing so they can actually buy their product. And if you see something like 7 times, you can act on it. So I think if we were to master that from like a business standpoint, if you see so many people repost, and then there's gonna be a time like, dang,
Let me check these guys out,
who
man.
is this?
Yeah,
What
yeah,
is
yeah,
this?
yeah,
Well, like, you know what I'm saying? They're gonna get curious about it, and then hopefully we just grab one, and then it's just a domino effect from there. So I do want to try to find out a way to get that, but there is a way. Like I said, just talk about sex, dating, relationships, and I think just putting women down, really, because not really like say it's a war on women, but it's not a war between women, man to woman. It's not. Like we're not here to be against each other. We're not. And I noticed that's kind of what it is, and that's why I really appreciate what Hafiz and Chris are doing on the Roommates in Jordan. I'm going to meet them one day. I mean, I'm sure you probably want to meet them too, but I'm just saying I really do. I will. That is a freaking promise. Trying to keep profanity at a minimum, but I will. And they're doing it in a healthy way. They're literally just simultaneously spreading positivity and being creative and entertaining and keeping it biblical all in one, and it's great what they doing. It's good. It's really good stuff. And yeah, I mean, I see similarities in me and both of them. Like, dang, I can relate to some of the stuff they're saying. I listen to their podcast a lot, like almost all day.
How many times a week?
How many times? Like throughout the day?
No, I'm just saying, like,
Jordan, I've listened to their podcast since I've been working at LA. And
so you listen to them,
bro,
every day of the week,
bro. This is what I do every single morning. I do the same thing all the time. So what I do? Cool. So what I do is I queue up like. So look, I get to work. I'm gonna give you a little bit of run out.
Okay.
So I get to work at like 5. I get to work at like. No, I leave the house at like 5:30.
Wait, you running in the morning?
No. Listen, follow me. I listen to music when I'm running. I don't listen to podcasts.
Oh, okay.
So what I do is I get to work at like 5:40.
Okay.
Like 5:40ish, 5:45, and then I sit there and I queue up the amount of podcasts of the hours I'm going to be at work. So if I'm working 10 hours a day, I'm queuing up 11 podcasts. If I'm working 8 hours, I'm queuing up 9 podcasts.
Okay.
At least I try to. Excuse me. And I've been queuing up their podcasts. Like I listen to, bro. I've listened to some episodes like 4 or 5 times. And bro, you can, because sometimes you just misinterpret things. Because based off what you see, like it can skew your perception of things from day to day. It's a lot of mind stuff. The mind is powerful. Like I was listening to this book talking about the mind, like freaking basal ganglia. That's the brain. That's the part of your brain. The frontal cortex. All of that. I'm fascinated with the brain a little bit. And yeah,
it's fun with my brother told me. If we could unlock so much more of our brain, like 100%. If we could unlock the potential, like 100% of our brain, we could do so much more.
Man, you know what?
We could do so much more.
I don't know, Jordan. I kind of push back on that. I think we already have access to 100% of our brain.
I don't know.
I think just sometimes certain substances don't allow us to. I think that they don't. I don't think they do. Like just like what you do. Like social media has freaking fried some people's brain. TikTok, bro. We were talking about it last week. TikTok is crazy, bro. Legit crazy, bro. And I'm like, it's a lot of. Yeah, we could take all that into a way different direction, but I think we do have access to 100% of our brain. I do. And I think you just gotta unlock it, like with discipline, sexual discipline, freaking learning stuff, feeding your mind, staying positive.
Got you.
And yeah, so yeah, back to what we were saying about the roommates. I gotta give them their flowers, bro. They doing it in a healthy way. Like what they're doing with the healthy conversations with the women, bro.
I was just watching one of those.
Super healthy. I love it, bro. It's like they're nothing against Fresh Fit. I understand what they're doing. But they're literally doing the exact same thing, but on a more healthy level. You know what I'm saying? And they're
more appropriate level.
Exactly, and they're picking their brains and finding out information that men don't really know. So that's why I'm eager to like. Because a lot of men don't understand women anyway. Like, and it's like, it's a lot to it, but that's my spiel on it. I know I'm on my tangent, but
bro, you're good, player. What was we talking about? We was talking about oh yeah, what we're supposed to do.
Yeah, you got something.
Oh.
Yeah.
Thank you, player.
You got it.
Yeah. So what do you think we're supposed to do at our age? That's what you asked me.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't have the answer to that. That is the one thing. I want to ask the roommates just at 19, 20. I know they said just focus on grind and purpose, but I mean, I'm not gonna say I found my career, but I did kinda. So really, what I try to do is become the best version of yourself and meet 1,000 people. That's what I've been doing. And I'm trying to do it in the whole way and not really just pick up the vices of the world. And
I'm gonna say what we're supposed to be doing at our age. I'm gonna say it's different for everyone.
Yeah.
Like grinding and stuff like working on yourself, like that's a given. That's like something that you should be doing.
Yeah.
But I mean, everyone's different. I mean, everyone has their own thing of what they're supposed to be doing. Like. What you're supposed to be doing is what do you want to do? You know what I mean? What do you want to get into? What do you you know what I mean? So I mean everyone's got their own spiel of things that they want to do. I think it's there. It just ranges from person to person.
I'm not gonna say I found out what I'm supposed to do, but I do understand. Like, I fell in love with two things this year.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I've been in love doing electric
This
work.
year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's really one, bro. I enjoy podcasting, bro.
Mm.
I show you the editing and whatnot. I really got to show you the in depth of like publishing YouTube videos and like understanding, not really when to post it, but like making time, because there's a lot of stuff I'm still trying to understand about it too. So I do like podcasting. I enjoy doing this. Like if electric was taken from me right now, I would be a full-time podcaster.
Really?
Bro, I don't think you know how much money I would dump into this.
That's a bold statement, player.
If it was taken from me right now, I would do this full-time.
Really?
And I guarantee I'd make some of it.
Mm.
And I mean, that's a promise. And that's just how much confidence I got in myself.
I like that. I like
And,
that, player.
And yeah, so that I like, at this age, become the best version of yourself and meet 1,000 people. And people and patience, bro. We're again, like I said, we're stupid young.
Mm-hmm.
I'm 20 years old.
Big 2-1 this year, man.
Yeah, I don't turn 21 till next year.
It's gonna be an exciting year, man.
So,
For sure. The summer's upon us too, man.
Yeah,
So
I don't really think. Yeah, we moving out and whatnot soon, and I really haven't been wanting to do anything outside of get that done and buy a new car. I'm about to leave here in a second. They go take care of that.
You say you might be getting some of that?
No.
Just looking.
So
window
what I'll do,
shopping.
yeah, I'm trying to get like gauge price ranges and whatnot.
Okay.
So, and again, like I said, I'm trying my best. I don't want to make payments, but if I do have to, I'm putting at least half of what I need down. At least half. That's the bare minimum. Because I don't want to make payments. Because the more you put down, the less you got to pay monthly. And since we're moving and whatnot.
So I don't know, man. You gotta. I don't know how all this stuff works. I mean, I have an idea of it. So like what I was telling you. So like, if you do end up doing payments, or like, somebody was telling me like, it's better to try to get a loan from your bank.
Okay.
Okay. So say if you were to do it through the car dealership, okay.
Yeah.
They will charge you more interest than say if you were to go through a bank and get a loan and they charge you interest. It would be cheaper and financially wiser to go through a bank and try to get a loan because you won't get charged as much more.
Okay, yeah, I've been through a credit union, so I'm not sure like the stipulations.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure either. So.
But yeah, I mean, I'm sure we could figure something out.
Yeah,
just talk to my mom and dad about it, and we gonna game plan something. We gonna figure something out. Cause like I said, I need it. I can't be because you seen the situation just freaking last week, was it? It wasn't.
Yeah.
And I don't need that anxiety in my life.
So. Yeah, definitely. I feel you, man. I'm right there. That's definitely. I've been caught in some situations myself where it's you stranded, and you know what I mean. You got.
And I can't have that because I work early. I work early in the morning.
Yeah. That's
So we gonna figure something out.
Yeah, for sure, man. You gonna get it. We'll get it, man.
Oh yeah,
we'll get it out.
Yeah, we gonna have a better week this week.
Oh yeah, for sure, man.
And we gonna make their week better. Why? Because this podcast is dropping on Monday. So
Monday, 10 a.m.
10 a.m.
Sharp.
The sharpest. But I mean, you got anything you want to say in closing? In conclusion?
I don't know, man. I mean, it was cool.
Yeah, I mean,
we was bouncing around a lot today.
We gonna catch the rhythm, Jordan. I promise we're gonna catch the rhythm, man. It
was real informational, though.
Yeah, I mean, I think a lot of it was just like regurgitating thoughts of like what's on my mind. Well, really for me, I can't really speak for you, but that's how it was because this podcast is therapy. I'm not gonna lie. Just having the conversation we had before we even started.
Yeah.
And another thing I noticed. I fidget a lot. So look, this is crazy what I'm gonna say. Believe it or not, I watch the podcast a lot. I love our show so much. I queued up one of our podcasts. The latest one we dropped, I listened to it at work.
That's hard.
I queued it up. I was listening as a listener, and then I watched as a listener. I watch as a listener a lot. Like when I'm editing, look at it, and then I notice what I do about myself. People aren't going to analyze the podcast episode this much, but if you watch, I'm really paying attention to me a lot. Not against you.
No.
I look at me to get better, improve, and whatnot. I look at me and I notice if you're really analyzing me a lot, you can tell like there's a lot going on up here. There's a lot because I'm constantly fidgeting, twitching, touching my nose. You think I was a coke addict in the last episode? How much I freaking touch my nose. And yeah, so I mean, cause I'll be everywhere. Cause I looked at the camera this episode like at least 13 times just to make sure it's still recording, and it is. It's doing what it needs to. And yeah, I'm all over the place. So I mean, I think I just gotta calm down.
Yeah, we'll get it, man. We'll get it. We're getting there, man. We're learning. It's a learning process,
I'm learning
man.
to be a trained assassin.
For sure.
We're gonna get it done.
Yeah, we'll get it done, man.
Just stay consistent. Oh, and I heard at the barbershop, this is somebody else that has a podcast. He's a barber. He cuts right next to DT, that dude. And
he in there?
Yeah, he's in the shop. He cuts. But I overheard. I was just on my phone and whatnot as I walked in. No, I was sitting down. I walked in, sat down. I was on my phone. And then some dude was saying words to him. I don't know what he said. All I heard was, "No, I ain't do nothing Saturday. I was doing the podcast." And I'm like, okay. But I like competition. I'm not fond of it because I know how hard I work and how my abilities. Because I know who I got in the corner, you know what I'm saying? Because I believe in God and Jesus Christ and all that. Because he wouldn't have put it in front of me if he didn't think I could do it. So I'm going to make these declarations right now. I want to be the best podcast in Indiana for the start. And for the start.
I like that. I like that.
It's a self-improvement movement. And we're going to get it done. And also, then after that, I wanted to say at the end of the summer, I wanted our podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify and SoundCloud and all that. So I'm gonna look into the logistics of how to do that, and we're gonna get it done, bro. I don't know when, but it's gonna happen. But yeah, that's all I got. I'm not gonna go on any more tangents today, and we're probably finna finish up. We gotta do at work, and then get up out of it. Just finish the day off strong. Get to it. You got anything else you want to say at all?
I don't, man. You guys have a good week, man. That's all I can. Just have a good week, man.
Nah, they gonna have a good week. Why? Because this episode is dropping on Monday.
Absolutely.
That's why they gonna have a good week.
Man.
So come experience the best hour of your week.
Absolutely, man. You know, have a good week, man. Knock the week out, man. It's a week, man. It's not gonna last forever.
It ain't, man.
Just knock it out, man.
You got it, bro. Just keep
you got
your
it.
head up.
You got it, player.
Bro.
Keep your head up, G.
I believe in you, bro.
You got it, player.
So yeah, that's Calculated Convos episode complete.
So completed, man. It's in the books.
Yeah, man. So I'm Asa.
I'm Jordan.
And we signing out.